exercise, a guided wise mind exercise. I printed these a while back, so the papers are kind of crimply, and I didn't actually print them. I got them a while back, and I've been holding on to them, and now they're all crinkly. So we'll just jump right in. You don't have to watch the video for this if you don't want to. Okay, sit back and close your eyes and relax. You can use this video when you feel like you're in an emotional mind and you need help getting to your wise mind. So I hope you like it. So when we merge our rational mind and our emotional mind together, our wise mind helps us make sense of how we are feeling. This can be very beneficial when you're feeling anxious or worried. So next time you're stuck on a thought, you can use this video to help you think things through in a calm and wise way. Okay, so I'm gonna go through a series of questions based off of this worksheet. And as I go through them, I'm gonna pause and give you a chance to either answer out loud or answer in your head for yourself. So you can just, give your answer. Okay. So what is the situation? And what went through your mind when it happened? Now, how is it making you feel? Okay. Now, what is the worst thing that could happen? And what do you want to happen? Are your emotions making you overreact to the situation? Now, what are the facts and evidence? Is there any logic to how you're feeling? What advice would you give to a friend? Is it really as important as it seems right now? Will this worry or thought matter in a week, a month, a year? Okay, so I want you to stop and take some deep breaths right now. Let's just do this together. Helps to go in through your nose and then out through your mouth. And let's just do one more. Okay. When you use your wise mind, how can you view the situation differently? What do you think is going to be the best response to the situation? When you consider everything, what will be helpful and effective in getting through this situation? Okay, so we're going to quickly just go over some signs of being in an emotional mind, and then signs of being in a rational mind, and then what your wise mind is. Okay, so the emotional mind could make you say or do things without thinking. Facts, reason, logic, those are not important when you're in an emotional mind. Automatic negative thoughts occur, and your reality may be distorted. Now, your rational mind, your values and feelings are not important. Your knowledge and intellect rule, so they take over. They're more important than feelings. So your knowledge and intellect. You pay attention to the facts, and you develop plans or solve problems. Now, the wise mind is the kind of the center of the two. It's like a little bit of each. Now, you value emotion and logic when you're in a wise mind, and you recognize and respect your feelings while responding rationally. So it's the healthiest place to be. It's the coveted mental state that we want to be in. Okay, so some more questions here. Now, this is just an exercise that we could use just to kind of recap, or maybe if you want to put it down on like a card, and you can put it in like a crisis box, or if you like write down affirmations at all, you can kind of do this exercise in with that. So you just think of a situation in which you felt a strong emotion, had clear thoughts, and then responded in a way that felt right. Like when you were satisfied with how you responded, or you think you responded in a positive way. One thing I've always, suggested to do is to kind of write down like a win for the day, or like an accomplishment that you had, something, and just keep track of those. Like try to write one like once a day or once a week, and hang on to them. And if you're ever feeling down, you can look back and read things. So this is kind of like an exercise there. You would like fill this out, like write your answers down to these questions that I'm about to ask. Write them down, and then you can kind of look back on them later. Okay, so again, you're going to think of a situation in which you felt you responded in the healthiest, most correct way possible. Now, you just quickly describe the situation in 1 to 3 sentences, what happened. Now, what unpleasant emotions did you have in the emotional mind in that situation? Unpleasant emotions did you have? So even though you had the unpleasant emotions, you responded well. So this is a situation. So what unpleasant emotions did you have in that moment or situation? What was your logical mind thinking? And how did your wise mind bring together your emotions and logic to add intuitive knowledge? So it's just a way to practice the wise mind. So if you answer those 4 questions, so that's when you're not in an emotional mind. It's kind of practice when you're actually feeling better. So the first part of this video is for when you're in crisis, and the second part is more of a preventative. So, all right, guys. Tried to keep it short and sweet today, so I hope you like that. Sorry for the papers being all crumbly, and for Autumn just being all up in my business. She really just wants to say hi and get cuddled, I guess. All right, say goodbye. I hope you guys have a great day.